What's up, y'all? It's Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before I get into the video, as always, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And when you guys hit subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. We're gonna into the video. This is gonna be a little bit different segment than I typically do. I don't know what I'm really gonna call this segment yet, but I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more frequent. But for now, let's just go ahead and call it TikTok made me buy it. The reason why I'm reviewing these two bags that I'm about to show you guys is because I was on TikTok and I saw TikTok on these bags. So, right, we're always being influenced by social media. You know, everything we're using, we're always getting these different ads. This time it was actually just a TikTok that I saw that made me want to go out and buy these Nike bags. And the good thing about this, as opposed to the TikTok, is I'll go a little bit deeper. You know, it won't be just like a 30-second video. I'll go a little bit deeper into the bags, actually show you guys, so you guys can actually decide if you want to shell out the money for these items or not. And of course, throughout the whole video, I will show you guys a little bit close-up detail looks of both the bags, just because from this video, you guys won't be able to see the close-up details. So I made sure to grab actual nice shots of the bags, just so you guys can make an opinion for yourself and really determine whether the quality is worth the price. Nonetheless, getting right into the review, starting with the toiletry bag. So I'll say this right here is a pretty big toiletry bag, and I want to say it's a toiletry bag. I'm really not too sure. Like, I just don't know what else you would really hold in here, but maybe the shape of it might be good for like electronics, maybe. I'm not really too sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a toiletry bag because it's shaped like one. But this bag right here, the price point is $24, so about after tax, I think it probably comes out a little bit under 30 bucks. So honestly, not too bad for what you're getting. Like, the quality is decent, the details are definitely there. They have multiple colors. I just got the black, but I think they have like a khaki color and an olive color, which were both pretty nice, but I think they were also both sold out. So I just went with the black color. But on the front of the bag, you have some branding right here. You have the Nike logo, and it says, engineered to the exact specifications of championship athletes. And then you have a front pouch, which I actually haven't even really opened, so I will open this with you guys and see how it goes. I'll say the zippers are kind of disappointing. They're kind of like the zippers that get stuck pretty easily. Like, that did not zip out easily whatsoever, so kind of disappointed about the zippers right there. But you just have a little front portion, maybe you can hide, or not hide, but hold. I don't know, like, I really don't know what you would hold in this bag. You could probably hold a bunch of different little things, but I'll more so talk about like how big it is and not exactly what you could hold, because you could really hold whatever you want in these bags. But moving on the inside, I will say the inside is huge, and that's why it makes me think this might not be a toiletry bag, because this is literally humongous. But on the inside, you have a big portion. I mean, damn, you could hold actually a lot in here. This is really big. But the inside, I wish there was a little bit more compartments. So you have your big compartment on the inside. I don't know if you guys can even see, but of course I'm gonna show you guys the detailed look. But you just have your big pouch right in the middle, and then on the side of the bag you have two kind of like slingy pouches where you could put maybe like more like specialized things if you wanted to break it up. I kind of wish there was like another zipper component inside, just because, you know, with this right here, this is nice, like this little portion right here, like the kangaroo pouch, but things are gonna fly out, to be honest, right? Like, you're gonna put stuff in there and things aren't really gonna be held down. So whenever you open your bag, like, depending on how you're holding this, things are just gonna fly around everywhere. So I don't know, this right here isn't too bad. Like, I think for the size it's worth it, but I think you could find a much nicer practical toiletry bag, just because this right here honestly seems a little bit useless. And now that I think about it, I think I might have it all wrong. Maybe this bag is more so meant for like socks, underwear, accessories, things like that, if I had to take a guess. But yeah, for 30 bucks, it's not necessarily a bad buy, but I myself, I would not recommend this to y'all. And next up, moving on to the actual backpack. This is probably the main reason why you guys are here. So this backpack in total retail was $110. So after tax, it was, I want to say like almost $120, $125. So definitely on the pricier end for a backpack. But I will say, you know, like, it's hard to justify whether a backpack is worth it or not, because you have some pretty cheap backpacks, but you also have some pretty expensive ones. I'll say this is kind of right in between, and I'll say for what you get, it really isn't too bad. I think Nike did a really good job with the backpack in comparison to the toiletry bag that we just looked at. So quickly going through all the details of the bag. So on the bottom, you have like a leather base that kind of protects the bag as a whole. And then moving on to the front of the backpack, this is where you're gonna get all your different compartments. So at the very bottom, you have like that same zipper portion where you have like a pouch in the front. And I believe this also zips, so you have two sections in the front where you can put a bunch of different stuff. And then you have a little compartment right here with a zipper and then a kangaroo pouch. I don't know, I'm not too big on the kangaroo pouch just because you could so easily lose stuff or something could just fall out easily. Like if you lay your backpack down, it slips out. So I feel like this really isn't all too practical. But then right up top, you have a Velcro pouch, which is really nice. So opening this up, this Velcro pouch isn't very big, but I mean, you could put maybe something that's a little bit more valuable, something that you want to make sure doesn't get lost in here, or really you could put it in the zipper compartment. And then moving on to the side, you have like a bigger section right here. So maybe you could put a book here or something along those lines. I just don't know what you would use each compartment for, you know, like it's been a while since I've had a backpack like this. I actually have never had a backpack like this before, so there's just like a little compartments here and there that I'm just not too sure what I would use for. And then on the sides of the backpack, on this side specifically, you have a little pouch for your water bottle, and then you have a handle if you kind of wanted to hold it like a suitcase, if you guys can see that right there. Personally, for me, I would never hold a backpack like a suitcase. I don't know, it's just not my vibe, it's not my look. But this strap portion actually wraps all the way around to the very top, so you have another handle right here if you wanted to hold it like that. And then on this side, you have another water compartment that actually gets bigger, so you can unzip this portion right here, and then this gets a lot bigger. I really don't know what the purpose of that is. I don't know why you would want to unzip it and zip it. Maybe to keep it tight, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. So I feel like this backpack is very practical, but some of it seems almost like a little gimmicky in my opinion. And then when you go onto the back of the backpack, you guys can see the straps have some like Nike Air in them, which is, I believe, is supposed to give you some comfort for your shoulders and just kind of like your chest area as you're holding your backpack. It of course has two little straps right here that you can buckle yourself down. I guess if you want to make the backpack a little bit more secure. And like I said, this backpack is filled with a bunch of different compartments. At the very top right here, you have a little zipper pouch where I'm guessing you could put like your phone and stuff like that. It's like a velvet material, so I'm guessing this is where you would put your phone just to keep it safe from like scratches and things like that. And then on the side of the backpack where you have the handle, there is another zipper component where it's a pretty big component, so it really covers the whole back of the backpack. I'm guessing there maybe you could put like your notebooks or maybe your books or your laptop. Probably your laptop if I had to take a guess. It looks like it would fit a laptop, so that's where you could put your laptop. So it's cool that they actually incorporated a little section for the laptop, because typically you wouldn't think of Nike bags having a laptop compartment. So going inside the backpack, on the flap of the backpack, you have like a big kangaroo pouch where I'm not too sure what you would hold on here. So it seems like for the Nike utility bags, they were really keen on using this kangaroo pouch, which like I said, I'm just not the biggest fan of, because I feel like it's not actually secure. Like, yeah, you can put some stuff in there, but how much is it really going to hold stuff in rather than having it spill out? So you have a big kangaroo pouch where the flap is, and then on the inside of the backpack you have like this little divider compartment, which I think you can take off because it's stuck through Velcro if I'm not mistaken. So I actually take that back. I think this portion is stuck here, so you are stuck with this, but I'm guessing maybe one of these compartments is for shoes or something like that, if I had to take a guess. Like, I don't know if this is like a sneaker bag or what, but I see a little sneaker symbol right here, like a pair of Nikes. So maybe one of these is meant for shoes, and then you can put your clothes up here. But to me, that just feels like a little bit dirty, you know, just because your shoes aren't going to be DS, so you're going to have used shoes with your clean clothes and maybe your socks and stuff in here. I don't know, just not a big fan of the design. And the last secret compartment of the bag that I know of is this little side zipper right here. So there's a little side pocket where I don't know what you would put in these little compartments. Like, they're cool that there's so many different little zippers, different little sections, but realistically, like, what would you put right here? You know, like, that's why I think some of these compartments are a little bit useless and a little bit gimmicky. So I'll say comfort wise for the backpack, it's pretty comfortable. It's a really big backpack, but it doesn't feel like one whenever you're wearing it. Like, the Air Max bubbles actually do make the backpack pretty comfortable. So I'll say comfort is pretty good. It doesn't feel like a super clunky backpack or anything like that. And instead of talking about it, I will actually show you guys how the backpack looks on body. Have my review on the Nike utility bag. So I was very tempted to buy both of these, and I actually bought them because of the TikTok. But once you actually go into the details and you kind of like nitpick it yourself, you realize that some of these items really aren't all too great. Like, TikTok has recommended a bunch of really good items, but I'll say this right here was kind of a letdown. But personally for myself, like I said, I would not recommend these two bags for y'all. But it's gonna wrap up the video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.